It can be fun and empowering to learn new skills, like a new software program. But remembering all the steps can be kind of a bummer. That's why I'm showing you my favorite trick for learning new skills. The steps from this video will show you how to work smarter, not harder, when learning a new skill through effective notes that are easy to retrieve. When taking a course, taking good notes improves active listening. However you're learning a new skill, taking good notes can also make the information more memorable. I believe that by knowing I can rely on my notes anytime I need them, it lowers my stress so that I can focus. I believe that also helps my memory. Easy retrieval is essential. Taking good notes means I might not need them later, but if I do need my notes, I need to be able to find them. I am using Windows and Microsoft Word to show how I take and retrieve notes, but Google Docs or any cloud-based program are good options. For Mac users, I have included links in the description. Keep in mind that when you use a program like Google Keep, you have less control over it, and the program could be changed or discontinued at any time. Step 1 is to start a file or default way of storing your notes that will be easy to access. I keep a folder for every new course I take. Everything else goes into a folder titled Computer Tips. I don't often need help with my DNS settings, and I don't want to have to remember all the steps when I won't have to do it again for months or even years. That's why it helps to know I can turn to a file that holds anything I learned and possibly forgot years ago. Technology changes, and even if the notes you have are outdated, your notes can point you in the right direction to search for up-to-date instructions. If I didn't title a document with the right keyword, or if I can't remember the right keyword, I can still find it. I just think of a keyword or phrase that might be in the document and use a content search. For example, the word quiz doesn't bring up the document I need. Now I can't remember if my notes were on setting up a survey or a test, but I know the word question would be in the document. A content search for the word question brings up these results because the word question is within each of these documents in this folder. That's why step 2 is to title your document with the keywords that will be most useful when you need to find your notes. When you start a Word document, the first line automatically becomes the suggested Save As option. Here's an example of a recent course I did on Camtasia, the video production software I used to create this video. I titled each document with the course's number and subject. Step 3 is adding your notes. It's best if you include which menu options you click and the order of steps you take as you go. I know it looks like I typed a lot of notes for this course. I didn't. During the course, I copied and pasted notes from the online course into my document. Camtasia's course did the hard work for me. Then I added my own notes to the course notes as I followed along with the training videos. Step 4 is optional because you can use Control F to search by keywords in a document. But headings are a far better choice for long instructions that include several topics and steps. Select the words you'd like to use as a heading and select Styles from the ribbon. Ordered heading styles help you prioritize your document sections like chapters in a book. By selecting View and Navigation pane, you can see the headings. Click any heading from the navigation pane to go straight to a new section. Headings also make it possible to insert a table of contents. From the ribbon, select Reference. Click Table of Contents and select your preferred style. The table of contents also provides navigation options. Step 5 is screenshots. This last step is also optional. I like to include screenshots so that I can always see exactly what I did. Knowing what steps I took and where to click on the screen saves me a lot of time and stress. I'm not the only one who uses screenshots. Here's a guide from Microsoft. It's virtually the same as my document with notes, steps, and screenshots. If you don't want to spend a lot of time on screenshots, You can use Print Screen to capture the full screen, and Ctrl-V to paste. I prefer to use Windows-Shift-S for precise images. Draw the box around the area you want to save, then hit Ctrl-V to paste it into the document. To sum it up, here's how easy the steps are. Once you've created a file, which is step 1, all you have to do is add well-titled documents with your notes. Steps 4 and 5 are optional and make long documents and complicated steps easier to use. So that's it. Now you know my #1 trick for learning new skills. Just think of all the progress you'll make and all the time you'll save now that you can save yourself from the frustration of retracing your steps. Thanks for watching. Information for Mac users and a link to the related blog post will be in the video description. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. Let me know in the comments section what research tips and topics you would like to see in upcoming videos.